One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Running in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Knox in at the point guard position. Now here's Leonard. Here's Highland. Outside, George. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, look, here's what the Clippers head coach had to say earlier. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute, Greg, well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
Outside, George. Covington kicks to Leonard. Here's Highland. And the Clippers miss again.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession. 4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by George. Inside to halt the run. And the layup good by Leonard.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Knox the pass to Edwards. He kicks to McDaniels. Here's Knox. The pass to Towns. Back to Knox. 2 points. That one goes. Knox has got 5 now.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Knox. He's got 5. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
George passes to Covington. The shot, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
McDaniels finds Towns. Here's Knox. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Leonard the pass to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to George from 17 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Knox the pass to Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Highland's shot is good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
It's Edwards on the wing. And again. Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Leonard. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Dishes it to Plumlee. Passes it to Highland. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. Nice D from Knox.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Minnesota, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Trailing here by 8. George. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's George. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
All the officials are all over that.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Russell Westbrook in for the Clippers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the 4th. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
Robert Covington.
And he makes both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Minnesota leading by 7. Now McDaniels coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Now the Clippers moving it up. Ahead. And there's Paul George on the assist from Leonard.
Great vision on that pass. Wide, moving it to the open teammate.
Here's Knox. They get the rebound. Gobert. And a missed layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Plumlee. An easy 2 points on the layup. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Westbrook. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. To the middle, Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Now here's Edwards. He had 25 points last game. Back to Knox. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Knox, the pass to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. A nice shot by George.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Gordon. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Highland in at the one. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. In the corner, it's Gordon. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now, here's George. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Here's Knox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And also, how about the way they've decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Back to Knox. And he makes that one. Knox has got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Highland passes to George. Kicks it to Gordon. Left side, Covington. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. Left side, Edwards. To the left wing. Knox, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
George against Edwards. Now the pass to Highland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jordan. Highland's got up to 2 now for the Clippers. Knox, the pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Knox. It's Edwards on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And George kicks to Gordon. Pass to Leonard. Here's Highland. He's covered by Knox. Back to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. Back to Knox. Highland with the rebound. Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. In the corner, it's Gordon. Lets a floater go. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's a hand on it.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gordon finds George. Back to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Highland. And he converts the layup. Highland's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Minnesota, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Pass to Highland. Outside, George. Here's Highland. He's covered by Knox. Here's Leonard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaden McDaniel. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple Finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the basket by Gordon.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Now here's Gordon after the miss from Knox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
Clippers leading by 5. To the inside, Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
There's the pass to Knox. Top of the key, McDaniel. Shot to stop the run. Kept alive, Minnesota. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. For Los Angeles, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Gordon outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Minnesota calls timeout. We talk about players, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners...
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clippers leading by 12. So on the floor for Minnesota. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Knox in at the 1 spot. Here's Westbrook. And Plumlee kicks to Westbrook. Nobody near Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 12. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Clippers making a change here. Island's checked in.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Timberwolves passing it around. And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Passes it to Leonard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Knox. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Leonard, the pass to Highland. Up top, Covington. Here's Highland, defended by Knox. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
That's his third.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Timberwolves on defense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Highland. 5 on the clock. Floats one up. Gobert with the block.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. It's Covington on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Covington's got 6 points.
Such a hard finish. Robert is a tough customer. He'll fight through contact when he has to.
Edwards looking it over. Misses the 3.
You like that he's still attacking. but the results tonight just haven't been there.
George dishes to Leonard. Second shot opportunity. Plumlee trying to break loose. Leonard, no luck. Back to Knox. The tray. That one, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Knox. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Knox. And so he hits both. Clippers leading by 6. Highland passes to Plumlee. Now here is George. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Leonard with the steal. Picked his pocket. Feeds to McDaniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
On the pass to Highland. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender. No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for LA.
He doesn't get the second one. Timberwolves trailed by 5. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Good on the bucket. Highland's got 17 now.
Good read from Paul George. He's very skilled at realizing when he should make these passes.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Gordon's checked in for Plumlee. Good on the second free throw.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And that's a foul called on Baller. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's George on the wing. McDaniels defending. To the wing right side. And George kicks to Covington. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And the Clippers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Shot clock at 6. From deep, George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. CGA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. He dishes it to Gordon. Clippers moving the ball around. Kicks it to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Edwards with it. He's got 7. And Covington sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to man. Rebound, Minnesota. Knocks the pass to Towns. The second effort, and it's good on the layup. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Gordon finds Leonard. To the left side wing. Here's Mann. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Kicks it out to Gordon. A baseline J. It's good. Gordon's got 10.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
From about 16, Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Anderson can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 5. It's George on the wing. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 7 points for George.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Right side, Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Passes to Zubac. Down low. Leonard, no luck.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards.
15 foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Westbrook passes to George. Conley against Westbrook. Now here is George. 7 points in the game. Clock is at 3 for the lead. And they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
This is who Westbrook is in a nutshell. A flat-out baller with a quick trigger.
Towns down low. Leonard's there. And Towns gets it to go. Here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. The dish to Leonard. Pass to George. From downtown, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second. His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
George looking over the floor. The pass to Leonard. With the fadeaway. Here's Zubats, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game, and that one misses.
At the line for your Clippers, Ivica Zubats.
And the second free throw, good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Conley, the pass to Knox, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
That's a jump ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Westbrook. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Up the floor. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And that's a foul called on Baldwin. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be heading to the free throw. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Clippers on top. They lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Robert Covington, also Plumlee out there, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Highland passes to Mann, and that one drops.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Back to Conley. Pass to Knox. Launches it. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Mann. He's covered by Knox. Mann gets the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
From 12 feet out. Mann with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4, and that's a foul called on Baldwin. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.